In the heart of an old oak forest lived a tiny brown squirrel named Sammy. He had shiny black eyes, a soft bushy tail, and a heart full of curiosity. Sammy was smaller than the other squirrels, but he was quick, clever, and always eager to learn new things. Every morning, Sammy would climb to the tallest branch of the oak tree and watch the world below, birds flying, rabbits hopping, and the golden sun rising above the trees. He loved his forest home and dreamed of becoming the wisest squirrel who ever lived. One autumn morning, when the forest floor was covered with fallen leaves, the elder squirrel, Mr. Oakley, called all the young ones together. "Winter is coming," he said wisely. "Gather as many nuts as you can, for when the snow falls, food will be hard to find." All the squirrels rushed off to collect acorns, chestnuts, and seeds. Sammy worked hard too, but he couldn't help stopping now and then to help others. When he saw a baby squirrel drop its acorn, Sammy climbed down to pick it up. When a chipmunk got stuck under a pile of leaves, he helped dig it out. By evening, Sammy had gathered only a small pile of nuts, while the others had full nests. His friends laughed and said, "Sammy, you'll be hungry all winter." Sammy smiled. "Maybe," he said softly, "but helping others makes my heart feel full." Days passed, and the forest slowly turned white with snow. The cold wind howled, and most animals stayed hidden in their warm homes. Sammy curled up in his hollow tree, eating the few nuts he had. But one night, he heard a faint cry outside. He peeked out and saw Lila, a little rabbit, shivering in the snow. "Sammy," she said weakly, "the storm blew away the entrance to my burrow. I have nowhere to stay." Without a second thought, Sammy opened his tiny door wide. "Come in, Lila. We'll share what I have." The two friends huddled together through the night. Sammy shared his food and warmth, and soon Lila stopped shivering. The next morning, they heard scratching at the door. It was Mr. Oakley and a few other squirrels, their eyes wide with worry. "The wind knocked over our tree," the elder said sadly. "We've lost our food stores. Can you help us, Sammy?" Sammy looked at his nearly empty supply of nuts. He had only enough for a few days. But then he remembered his grandmother's words, "Kindness always finds its way back." He shared what little he had with everyone. Together they roasted acorns over a small fire and told stories to keep warm. The forest animals, once scattered and selfish, now huddled together in friendship and gratitude. A few days later, when the storm finally ended, something magical happened. As Sammy stepped outside, he saw the sun melting the snow, and under the big oak, dozens of fresh nuts lay scattered on the ground, as if nature itself had rewarded his kindness. Mr. Oakley smiled and said, "You see, Sammy, wisdom isn't about how many nuts you have. It's about how much kindness you give." When spring came, the forest was greener than ever, and Sammy was known as the wise little squirrel. He no longer dreamed of being the cleverest, he had become the kindest, which was far greater. Every night, before curling up in his cozy tree, Sammy would whisper to the stars, "Good deeds always come back, just like spring after winter." And the forest would rustle softly, as if agreeing with him. Chestnut moral of the story: true wisdom lies in kindness. What you give to others will always return to you in unexpected ways.